Now today I'm going to demonstrate to you a pork belly with white wine and apple cooked in this pressure cooker. It will take you probably about 25 minutes. Now most of the ingredients are right in front of me, and you need only 8 ingredients. The braised pork belly, you need fresh pork belly, green apples, white onion, soy sauce, HP sauce, white wine, and chicken stock. Now, not forgetting red dates to sweeten the entire dish. Now, firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to trim the skin of the green apple, remove it, and we're going to soak it in salt water for about 5 minutes. And now we'll cut the apple. Trim off the center, remove the core. All we need is just a wedge of the green apple. Now the good thing about pressure cooker is it retains the flavor, the nutrients, and everything in the juice, which is also retained inside. Now the onion, we just basically trim it just like that. Okay, nice and good. As for the pork belly, there is many ways of doing it. One is to braise the whole piece of pork belly. The other is to just trim off the way you want it. Now, I'm gonna braise the whole pork belly. The reason is being that when the pork belly is ready, we're gonna slice the pork belly. You can see 2 textures actually. The one which is cooked will be a little bit brown, and when you cut, it's see-through, which is a very nice color. So you can see the 2-tone of the pork belly. Now, this system of a pressure cooker is specially designed just for you. And of course, this is my own design, and it is very simple to use. All you need is one button. And here we go. Okay. And you can see that it's very clearly here, one lock and one open. Now, I always have challenges managing pressure cookers because of the way it is locked on top. That's why I hardly use pressure cooker. But I realized that because every one of us is so busy and we need time, we just need to cook fast and retains everything in the dish. So that's why I designed this pressure cooker. One button, one finger clears everything. Okay? So let's start. Now you have your white wine here and your chicken stock. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour everything into the pot. It makes your cooking so simple. You don't have to clean up your kitchen after cooking. You don't worry about oil everywhere, you know. So we're going to put in the onion as well as the apple. Okay, and some red dates, 10 pieces of red dates. Rinse, nicely rinse. And we're going to switch on the heat. We're going to bring it up to boil and place the pork belly there, and you cover. When the knob rises and you can see the second layer of the white part, it means that the pressure is forming. And from there, you will reduce your heat to low, keeping the pressure on, and time for 25 minutes. And now that the water is boiling, we will add the soy sauce, the HP sauce, and finally the pork belly. Now we put the skin on the stock because the skin is a harder part where you need to be cooked, and we like it to be tender and nice, and marinating with the apple, white wine, and the onion. So what we're going to do, we're going to place the cover right on top. You can hear the sizzling sound, and you just lock it. And this is a 1-button lock system, which I'm so happy with it, and it performed really well. You're going to like this. So at this moment, from this time, you're going to time 25 minutes. As you can see, the pressure is forming in the pressure cooker, and this will rise up and to indicate that the pressure is cooking the meal. Now the pressure is formed, the indicator raises up, What we're going to do is we're going to lower the heat right to low medium, and we will let it cook 25 minutes. Now during the cooking process, the indicator has sinks one layer and leave the white layer on top. Now this is because that the pressure, we have lowered the heat, and the pressure slowly comes to a normal pressure, which is not too much or too high. And you can see that the valve is still there. It shows that you can't open the cover. This is for safety sake. Now if you try to open, you can never open because this is locked and you can never open. So don't worry about safety. It's very safe and approved. One locking system makes your life easy. Now that the time is up, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the heat. We will let the pressure indicator sinks and the pressure valve sinks. Then from there, we can open up the lid. Now that the indicator has synced and the valve has synced, it's time to open up the lid. One finger. We're going to scoop up the pork belly, getting the plates ready. There you go. Beautifully braised pork belly with apple and white wine. Bon appetit.